Final Fantasy XVI opens with a literal bang as a Free and Phoenix crash through the ceiling. Things are blowing up left and right, and that absolutely stellar soundtrack immediately thrusts you into one of the greatest RPG experiences the gaming medium's seen yet. And then you're running for your life along a battlefield like an insignificant ant as gods rage against each other, even their smallest clashes wreaking devastation upon the land. The best written and performed dialogue in the entirety of the series, and of course, the icon battles. The Bahamut stage alone could turn the biggest hater onto the Final Fantasy franchise, but in 16, it's just another one of many incredible moments. Games as consistently good as this come around so rarely, and yet, so many people have chosen to look at all of this and ask, but what about Blitzball? What? The fuck? Not every game needs an overinflated clusterfuck of a map. Final Fantasy XVI always moves you along at such a brisk pace, constantly throwing you cool location after cool location, while always pushing you out the door to dive into your next adventure. And yet still so many people whose opinions I hold in the highest regard, still so many people parrot the critique that there's just nothing to do in this world. And I have to say, this one really hurt me, guys. Hunts, combat challenges, hidden weapons and armor, towns, unique monsters, environmental storytelling, or simply just taking in the beautiful locations present along the world. What more could you ask for from an RPG? I don't understand how the same people who praise Dragon Quest XI's world can turn around and say 16 has weak exploration. And all of this isn't even to mention the wealth of side quests available to the player. And oh boy, talking about side quests.
There's nothing happening in the story, like absolutely nothing. Talk to this guy over here. Okay, I talked to him, he gave me 3 minutes of dialogue that I didn't really care about.
That they feel like they're just padding. Most of the side quests are also extremely redundant story-wise. This game has exactly 2 good side quests.
These good side quests are few and far between though, and the rewards for taking the time to do them isn't worth it for the most part.
Alright, pump the jets there, pal. Which quests exactly are we talking about here, huh? Was it the one where you saw the horror bears face firsthand as they're hunted for sport or given to children as pets? No, it couldn't be. So maybe it was the one where you help a friend come to terms with a village he abandoned, his eventual reconciliation allowing you to craft the ultimate weapon in the game. Or no, maybe it was the one where you address the trauma and desertion you unintentionally put your dog companion through, or when you had to fight your way through an abandoned arena to save a little kid and face off against a behemoth that's been wreaking havoc. Or no, the side quests suck, right? So maybe it was the one where a man put together an entire village that's really a private militia all to get revenge on one man. No? Well then, was it Dying Guy? Bandit War? Goblin Man? Even the smallest, most insignificant fetch quests offer a deeper understanding about the world of Valisthea and show more sides of these incredible characters. And those quests don't even last 10 minutes, so can't be those ones, right? But Flipside, I hear you say, it's the pacing. All these green icons, they're getting in the way of the main story. I just want to play the main quest. Bubby, then play it. They are side quests. You don't have to do them. If you don't like the side quests, you don't like them. But you can't then turn around and say there's nothing to do in the game, because my man, it's right there. Now you listen here. If you're one of these sick freaks saying 16's combat is boring, then swap out the disc, brother. You have to be playing a different game. Combat consistently gives the player a wealth of options and abilities to express themselves, crafting whatever build they wish. Yet I still see these same people calling the combat bland, spamming the same ultimate abilities over and over, or just mindlessly hitting the attack button. Why? Change your build, get some new moves in there. Of course you're not going to be having fun if you're just standing around waiting for your Zantetsuken gauge to fill. Get in that crowd, fight the horde, throw you punches, kick the guy a little. What are you doing standing there? These critiques attack either things the game does right or things the game never promised to be, leaving actual criticism to fall to the wayside. Some characters are underutilized. Elements such as a bloody palace or playable party members would be a welcome addition. There are things Final Fantasy XVI could improve upon, but these valid criticisms are buried over 20,000 posts complaining that Clive can't jump over a fence. Obviously, not everything is for everyone, but so many of these critiques and complaints don't feel deserved. Final Fantasy is innovation, not a combat system. Yet everything 16 accomplishes is undermined by the childish argument of, this isn't Final Fantasy. What truly makes a Final Fantasy game then? Does 16 earn its title? Is Final Fantasy 16 a true Final Fantasy game? Of course it is! It says it right there on the front of the box, you stupid son of a